seatbelt there for you. All right, guys, can you hear me okay?
Okay, yep.
Awesome. How are you guys doing today?
Lovely. Excited?
Feeling a little excited? First time in a helicopter?
It is, yeah.
Nice, nice. Are you feeling the same way?
I'm nervous.
A little nervous? That's okay, that's normal. Well, you just let me know if there's ever a way I can make your flight better. You just tell me. You know, if you're nervous about a turn or something, don't be afraid to speak up. I'll do everything I can to give you guys an awesome flight here today. Right now, we're going to be getting the helicopter ready to go. Her name is 8 X-Ray. Mine is Farley. If you guys need something, you just give me a shout.
My name's Gavin.
Now we're just getting her ready to go here. All right. Beautiful. All right, she's a happy bird. Let's go ahead and pick up here. Going to be checking out our gauges and then taking off. Warning lights out, RPM screen, torque, temp, oil pressure, fuel, and N1 looking beautiful. Let's go see how the sky's doing today. I have a big right-hand turn right here. 8 X-Ray, lifting OHA, northbound, SeaWorld.
Oh.
Yeah, you're welcome to have your phones out if you want to take pictures and videos. Totally okay with me.
That'll be you, Gav.
He's the paparazzi today.
Yeah, he is every day.
Every day, oh that's awesome.
What a view.
Lovely, isn't it?
It's tough to beat, guys, it really is. Welcome to my office. This is a good place to be. Not a lot of room for paperwork or anything like that. Oh, right now we're going to be headed right over this big, beautiful green forest in front of us. You'll notice that they've been building all these new apartment buildings, new hotels all around the outskirts of it. This is a really popular place to be for people who want to live here and be close to Disney. But the state of Florida actually has set up parameters so that this forest here is protected. It's the Shingle Creek Preserve, and it's especially important because it's actually the headwaters, the very beginning of the Everglades that go all the way down to the southern tip of Florida. So there's a lot of really awesome animals that are living down here. You might see some bears down there. We've had a couple black bear sightings. And then there's also, of course, little armadillos and alligators, caimans, and all that type of stuff down there. Here on the left, that's Lake Bryan. As a fun fact, we've actually got over 100 lakes here in Kissimmee. That one in particular is very popular for jet ski activities because there's a jet ski rental place there.
Actually does feel a little bit cooler than yesterday.
We came in 2007.
Yeah, it's been especially Saturday. Saturday was brutal. Were you here on Saturday? I don't think you
I can only imagine, yeah.
yeah, it was.
It's a popular spot, man, and more people are moving here as well.
There's a guy with the AC.
Where are you guys visiting from?
We come from Ipswich in the UK.
Cool.
Charlie Springs, that Fort Northeast.
I'm sad. The other pilot here, John, he loves folks from England. He's just in love with England. He's from Greece, and all he does is talk about how great it is over in the UK. I'm like, man, I gotta go over there and see what's going on. Sounds awesome.
As long as you like rain.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You guys got good beer? Yeah, I'm all right. Down here on the left, we've got Lake Willis. It's a popular spot for folks with money to spend on houses.
You know, Groundhog Day, if the groundhog sees its shadow, it's 6 more weeks of winter.
And then we're going to be coming around here on SeaWorld, guys, straight ahead of us.
Sees its shadow in August, it's 6 more weeks of summer. Oh no. Well, did he see a shadow?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to curve over to the right and then tip you on your side a little bit here on the left. And as you look straight down, you're going to see Discovery Cove, that beautiful white sand beach. That's where you can swim with dolphins and manta rays. 8 X-Ray is on the east side of SeaWorld left orbit 900. Then you can see this roller coaster slowly making its way up to the top. It's going to drop 250 feet. That's the tallest roller coaster in Orlando. It goes about 73 miles per hour, which is enough for me. This is Aquatica here underneath us. And then to the left, you've got a little bean-shaped pool and a pool right next to it that's got dolphins in it you can see swimming around right now.
Dolphins, Candy?
Oh.
Look at them swimming around, having a nice time. Then there's also some seals and walruses down in that water by the little lighthouse. 8 X-ray southwest side, SeaWorld southbound over I-4 for Springs, 900. Now if we look here to our right, we're going to see Big Sandy Lake. Another spot for lots of nice houses.
Alligators too.
Oh, you bet. Yep. Interestingly, I was just the other day, I was over at Lake Kissimmee, and I was reading a little informational graphic. Every year, they take a night count of all the alligators, and literally the way they do it is they go out with a light, and they count how many pairs of eyeballs they find looking back at you, and they counted 5,000 alligators in that big lake. Now, mind you, that's a big lake. It's about probably 3-4 times the size of Big Sandy, but still, that probably means there's at least a couple hundred in that one. They're doing well.
Is it true they have to cull them every now and again?
They have what?
They have to cull them, so they have to, you know, cut down on the numbers.
I'm afraid I'm not completely able to catch what you're saying. Could you bring that mic a little closer to your mouth?
Yeah, sure. So, is it true that they have to cull them? Like, you know,
Cull them? Oh, yeah. Well, it depends on if the population is getting to be a problem for humans, if they're becoming a danger,
right.
you know. So if they're able to be self-sustaining and they're in their own little ecosystem and they're eating what they're supposed to be eating, then generally they're left alone.
Right.
But if you have problems with them, you know, coming into the city or, God forbid, like attacking people's animals or children and stuff like that, then yeah, they're going to step in. So yeah. And there is a hunting season for them as well.
Oh, right.
Here in Florida. You get given a tag and you're only allowed to take a certain amount. This is Disney Springs here we're coming up on. Guessing you guys are kind of professionals about this area, so you've probably been to Disney Springs before.
We were there a couple of nights ago. We went to see a band at the House of Blues. So.
Oh, very nice. That must have been fun.
Yeah, it was good. Good night.
Big blue balloon down there. The white tent for the Cirque du Soleil. On the right, this is the Key West Resort. Beautiful golf course. And then Typhoon Lagoon here on the left-hand side.
7 David Charlie lifting premium for Spring.
8 X-rays Typhoon Blizzard. That's actually North America's largest wave pool, fun fact. Makes a 6-foot wave every 90 seconds.
Wow.
And they even do surfing lessons after hours if you guys are looking for a little surf action here in the middle of the land. And of course we've got Epcot here on the right. Tough to miss that big sparkly ball. Middle of the lake, they've got the crane set up. They're moving around floats because every single day they switch up the floats. Those are where they fire the fireworks off from every night. So every single show is a little bit different. It's kind of neat. Then we can actually see the Disney Castle from here as well if you look off to your right-hand side, next to those weird-looking white buildings in the distance. Unfortunately, this is as close as we can get to it because there's a big no-fly zone around Disney. This is Hollywood Studios here on the left. Honestly, one of my favorites. Looks like the Toy Story section is the busiest right now.
We like the Star Wars bit.
That one's really cool too.
So why is there a no-fly zone over Magic Kingdom? Is it because they just don't want people spoiling the experience?
Yeah, my guess is that's basically the main reason, is to preserve the magic, so to speak. Otherwise, you'd have every tour company within a 50-mile radius, you know, because everybody wants to fly over the Disney Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's also, I know, a bit of a safety hazard as well, because when you have a
guys, 68 off IHT for SeaWorld.
when you have a really interesting area like that, you know, somebody in their private plane can go too. And then you can have issues with aircraft literally hitting each other or being in danger of each other. You know, they'll put the same thing up for big sporting events and stuff like that. This one's just permanent. 8 X-ray Blizzard ESPN OHA. That's Blizzard Beach back there to the left. Honestly, I think that's got to be one of the coolest water parks we've got. Unfortunately, it's down for maintenance and has been for the whole summer. Really hoping that they open it up back up in the fall. Fingers crossed for that one. Then here on the right-hand side, we've got ESPN Wide World of Sports. You can see even on the baseball diamonds, they have soccer fields painted.
Oh, yeah.
they're going cuckoo with the soccer fields because they have a big championship coming up, big youth championship for the whole nation for soccer, and they need every field they can get.
I think, I mean, we obviously call it football, but I think soccer's growing over here quite big, isn't it?
I agree. It definitely, like, within my lifetime, I feel like I've watched it really get popular.
Yeah.
Especially with the, emergence of a lot of more local soccer teams.
Yeah.
For example, I'm from Minnesota, and we got our own football club for Minneapolis, our capital.
Right.
So that kind of thing really, I think, starts to stir people up and get them interested. And then the World Cup getting more popular here in the United States. Our own team not doing as terribly.
West side, and coming up on off-field, I have traffic to the north of the ESPN site. Yeah, get inside as well. I'll be for SeaWorld.
Gaylord Palms down here on the left is one of the fanciest places to stay around here.
Yeah, you just should do that. I am doing that.
Then we got Old Town Amusement Park right here on the right-hand side. Honestly, I really like Old Town. This is a popular spot for folks that live in the area.
We came here a few years back, and they've got like muscle cars driving through the street.
Yup. Every Saturday night. Yes, sir. And they're still doing it. It's a lot of fun. What's cool is they have to drive on Vine Street to get here,
Right.
Majority of them anyway. So they all have to pass by our helipad, so I get to watch them. Cool. see who's going by. I'll be like, oh, that new Impala's going by. Awesome, Here on the left, we've got a big food truck court called Food Truck Heaven that recently opened up this year. And it's a lot of fun. It opens at noon every day and then stays open very late. Turns into a bit of a party.
And 7 Lima Charlie is Gaylord, I-4 northeastbound for premium. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
All right, we're coming in for our final approach here to the pad, guys. It's going to include a big right-hand turn around this gray building here to our right. Right up in here. And we're going to go land at the main pad for the day. Whee! All right, coming in to land here, guys. Don't jump out just yet. No skydiving, please. Bam, right back down on the ground.
Lovely.
Thank you for flying with me, you guys.
No, thank you. I really enjoyed that.
That's
You
brilliant.
weren't too nervous after we picked up?
No, I just didn't let go. I got sweaty hands.
Oh, hey, that's okay. That's what the bar is there for.
It was really, really good.
Thank you so much for flying.
Thank you.
And being brave, too. You were scared and still went up. That's awesome. Keep enjoying your time while you're here, guys.
Lovely.
Will do.
I'll take your headset.